Hello again. I'm David Morey. I'm honored to be with you. Just a note about the power of women underdogs. In June, I'm honored to be doing a private event for one of my favorite clients, and we're going to have some the top 100 people in that company, and all of them women, talking about the power of women as an underdog. My first book, The Underdog Advantage, talked about that power of playing offense, taking sort of one of your challenges being an underdog and making it your strength. I've had the honor of working, I thought about this before we got ready for this, we're getting ready for this June workshop. I've had the honor of working with some of the most famous women leaders in the world. Cory Aquino was my first major international client who beat Ferdinand Marcos in the election of 1986 in the Philippines. Ann Tasker, the CMO of Coca-Cola, Kerry Anderson, the CEO of Wendy's, Siobhan McDermott, who we still work with today, who was the Chief Technology Officer and Chief Policy Officer, Chief Issues Officer for AVG Technologies, a $1 billion IPO we had the honor of advising, now works with Bank of America in all their cybersecurity policies. And finally, Michelle Obama, particularly through my partner, Scott Miller, our company advised her in terms of her water and Get Healthy projects. I'll tell you something, of the Fortune 500 companies, the number of women CEOs actually fell last year to 4.8%. We need more women leaders, just like we have found now more women leaders in Congress. And you're starting to see, again, some progress, small, too slow, not enough in terms of unequal pay. The powers of the underdog advantage, the insurgent concept that Steve Jobs taught us, our first corporate client, back in the 80s when he hired us to give a speech about how to win a political campaign. Jobs came up with the word insurgent. I think you're winning these campaigns, he said to us, because you have an insurgent mentality. You're developing insurgent or underdog strategies. So these underdog strategies, thinking about life or your challenge as a campaign, with a series of election days, with focus, discipline, with a war room, with dedication, going outside the box to solve your problems, playing a little more offense. This is particularly important. Mika Brzezinski, I've introduced at some conferences, and she has written many books about how women need to play more offense. And the research shows, it's interesting, across the board, men and women, the greatest versus really good tend to play about 15% more offense. It's not like 800% or 60%. It's 15% more offense. So women have to play more offense in the business environment and understand how to drive culture, take advantage of marketing, branding, sales, innovation, how to take advantage and exploit crises. So women underdogs, come to our website, www.playoffense.com. We have a white paper for you about how women can use some of the underdog principles in their lives, in their business lives, in their regular lives, in the sort of long career that they have ahead. And again, we're honored to be with you in this series. I'm David Morey, www.playoffense.com. We'll see you soon.